Good afternoon everybody and welcome along to some League 2 action here at PBE this afternoon. I hope you're all well. Final round this afternoon for the Australia track. Anyone who's watching the other races knows it's not going to be a full field finish in the grid today. Oh, we've just having a look, we've just waiting for one driver. We are missing a few today and I'm not going to have any reserves in, so all the points are up for grabs for the League 2 drivers. Just have a quick look there to see who's missing. So we're missing the Maniac today, we're missing Ruthless Venom, and we're missing Big Boy. And we're missing Mini Ramsel. So there we go, we're only going to have one guy out of Q1 today. Like I say, all points are up for the guys to have this afternoon. Everyone's in, so if you just want to start readying up. We are going to go full qualifying as we have 16. So yeah, Australia 29 laps. Can Time we'll get at least 10 cars finishing the day. The reason I'm saying that is, oh god, every turn's a killer the day. Again, guys, still not on the stream. I see 70 so far. I'm not even sure if Crofty's sent it in the Discord yet, but anyway, not be too long before we'll get ourselves underway. Good day, Swanee mate, you alright? I hope you're well. Keeping an eye on Swanee the day, because rumour has it round the Discord Jonesy's going to struggle the day. Jonesy, of course, is our championship leader after 5 rounds, getting his maiden win last week. Still getting a lump in me throat off that one because he dedicated that to me. Bless you, mate, bless you. But yeah, like I say. Hi, Peter. I'm well, mate. I hope you are too. If anyone's, look, if either ones are used, Swanee, Peter, if you can just ask the guys in the Discord to ready up. Because I'm not on the Discord at the moment. So yeah, like I say, 4 drivers missing today, so 1 out of Q1 and all the points are up for grabs. So like I say, Jonesy, championship leader, says he's not going to do very well today, so if that is the case, he's going to open the door for someone else to take that win. And who will that be? Will it be Nizzy, currently second in the table? Can it be Senna? Senna, of course, tipped for good things, but currently outside the top 3 at the moment. I'll run through the standings later as they go. The guys are readying up. I'm going to give my outside shot today. Keep an eye on Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow is my outside tip for today. Although, see, as soon as I've said that, I see Andy Lou's name, and Andy Lou's been doing great against. So I'm in the dunny at the minute. Oh, Swanee, drop a deuce for me, will you, kid? Make sure you spray. Don't want Mrs. Swanshanks walking in after you and passing out. Well, there we go. Just a couple of seconds till the lobby ends and we'll get loaded up. I'll just grab my refreshment while the game loads in. Back in a moment. Should have been loaded in by now. I'll have to jump on the Discord. It's after 5 and we need to get away. Ready up, ready up, ready up. Cheers, Peter. Getting that in there as well. Yeah guys, we're ready up, we're going to go with 16, no reserves in today. So no one is going to take any points away from you, and I'll quickly, while we're waiting for them, so I'll get the standings up for you momentarily. So yeah, as that's loading in, we've got Jonesy, like I said, in the Alpine. He's leading the championship at the moment. He's got 78 points after 5 races. For those who know, last season and this season, every race Jonesy's raced in, he has scored points. Will today be the end of that? Oh, we've got rain at the start. It's the first time I've seen rain this weekend. So with one guy, only one guy out. Full wet. Damn, the rain's coming down hard. Who was that guy going to be? So like I say, Nizzy is in second place in the Haas. He's 9 points behind Jonesy with 669 points. Then we've got Broken Arrow in third. Jonesy's teammate, great start Alpine have had this season. Senna's in fourth after last week's point score. It's moved him back up. He was currently ninth the week before. We've got Ruthless Venom in fifth. He's missing today. Maniac in sixth. He's missing today. So that's opened the door definitely for Swanee and Page below, and Andy Lou to move ahead of them two guys. Swan Shanks is in seventh, up a position off the week before, sorry. Page unfortunately had DNF last week and she drops down to 8th. Andy Lou into the top half on 16 points in 9th position. Big Boy in 10th, again he's missing today. Cody is in 11th in the Aston Martin. Oh, I see a couple of guys there, excuse me. Well, Yash and Nizzy went to the Inters and then back to the wets. Jeff the Slayer must be telling them not to. Didn't listen to him, guys. So Scooby Stew, great P5 last week. I thought he moved into the top half, but he hasn't. He's just popped himself into 12th, ready. But he's joint with 11th with Cody on 12 points. Banana Buster, he's in 13th. Then we've got the two Ferraris of Kinsel in 14th, and I Peter in 15th. We've got the Bearded Dave in 16th. I'm looking for more from the Bearded Dave, to be fair. We all know how good Bearded Dave is. I'm sure there'll be more to come from him. And we've got Mini Ramsel in 17th. Again, he's missing this week. And the bottom three of Yash, Slippery Tuna and TJ Hill. TJ, of course, first race last week. Unfortunately the game DQ'd him after a spin and he was waiting for other guys to come out. Again, so plenty to come from him. So constructors, like I said, Jonesy and Broken Arrow in the Alpine, 115 points scored this season, top of the table. And we've got Page and Nizzy in the Haas, they're in second, and then Cody, TJ Hale in the Aston Martins, they're third. Then we've got Mercedes in fourth, Williams in fifth, Red Bulls in sixth, Alpha Tauri's in seventh, Alfa Romeo 8th, Ferrari 9th, and McLaren is 10th. There you go. As I've missed people on, anyone on the lap there, sorry about that. So it's going to be a Red Bull first, as that's Senna. Oh, Senna's facing the wrong way, so he might be getting out the way for the Alpine. It's not Broken Arrow, so it looks like the championship leader Jonesy is going to lead us away as he's coming through the penultimate corners now. So there's your standings, and I'll get back onto the stream. Good afternoon, Paige. Kieran not around. I don't know. I know you've got Kieran and you've got two Kierans, Kezabi and Kay. Oh, as Jonesy's face comes on that Second corner facing the wrong way, so straight away, ooh, and we saw the Nizzy straight through the centre of him. So we're going to jump on board with Nizzy, who's on the Inters, so we'll see which is the right tyre. It doesn't look like intermediate weather, it looks like full on wet conditions, but we'll see. Peter, as we see, jumps onto the Inters as well. Of course, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. As Astral Vortex, hi mate, how you doing? I hope you're well. Page, there we go, I'm back. And in Astral Vortex, is there still room in the league for me to join? Yes, it certainly is, mate. I'll pop the Discord link in there in the chat, and if you want, jump in. Mr. Bradfield will send you a message to give you a bit of a trial, do a few laps with him, and everything goes well, we should be good. So Nizzy has invalidated, so we're going to jump. Is that Broken Arrow next? No, it's not. Back on board with Jonesy. He's still going, but I'm going to assume he's going to pop into the pits. So we've got an Alfa Romeo Slippery. Oh, Slippery Tuna's facing the wrong way as well, and he's got no wing. Where's he lost that? He's lost that on turn 10. So back into the pits for Slippery Tuna. It's such a tough track, like I say. When you see in the top tiers losing half the field through errors, and it doesn't bode well, but maybe the rain could do them better, because you've got to hold back, you cannot push it as much, so maybe there's less people. So it's going to be Swan. Oh no, we didn't. Jonesy did set his time of a 1:54.5. He might just be going again. But Swanshanks, he's going to come across the line. Looks legit. He's not on the dunny anymore, so he puts a 36.7 in. Unless he's took his PlayStation and the telly into the toilet with him. Who knows? So we're going to have Broken Arrow next. Like I say, Broken Arrow's in third. Dark Horse for a good shout for a win the day. Jonesy's lost it. Jonesy's lost it coming out of turn 6 and 7. If we jump on board with Peter, there you go. So he's heading towards, so it's turn 9. I wonder if he's just went onto the grass there, but there you go, there's Jonesy. So we are going to have at least 2 cars out of this qualifying session. As times come in, Banana Buster, he's put in a 36.8, a 39.0 for Broken Arrow. So jump on board with, is that Nizzy? Yes it is. So Nizzy on the intermediates, there you go. He had no grip coming out of that final corner. So that kind of tells me it's full wet weather. But of course Nizzy confident to get through on the Inters, even if it is the slower tyres. We've got another yellow flag, but that's for Yash going slow. So we've got Ferrari next. Kinsel, if you watch League One, reserved for me. Got a P9. I'm sure that'll be classified. Cody. Oh, he's just come out the pits. So just seeing TJ Hill, he's put in a 39.1. So more time to come from these guys, I'm sure. Total wet track. It's not going to do the job, so it's not Senna, is it? The other Dave. These blue cars, all these blue cars. Anyway, Scooby Stew going to start a lap. Alpha Tauri, who's that? Alpha Tauri Banana Buster is coming to the pits. Aston Martin, TJ Hill, is he going again? Yes he is. And he improves by some 3.5 seconds there to put himself P3. That's a good start from him. He actually invalidated, so we've got Peter coming through. Kinsel, he'd have just done a slow lap to go again. Is this Page now? Nope. Page is on there, so we're back on board with Nizzy. Nizzy's gone again, so he's gone up with a 36.9 on the Inters. So yeah, I think Nizzy, he's either happier on the inters, or he's saving his full wets for the race. For the Q2, sorry. Right, where am I? Ferrari now, sorry, so that is I, Peter. That's good. Straight line, foot to the floor. He's going to put his first time in of a 37.7. Both Ferraris and P5, P6 respectively. Cody just starting his lap. Page now. Yeah, Page. There's a 39.7 from Page. So that's a good little, just a banker lap from Page. Swanshanks goes quicker again with a 36.0. So, oh, look at that. That's nearly 8/10 ahead of the car in front. Scooby Stew next. He's about to cross the line. Scooby Stew probably looking at it. There you go. 37.6 for Scooby Stew. Again, just one driver out below Jonesy, unless everyone can get it. Well, saying that, Jonesy's only put a 154 in. If you can't beat a 154, so anyway, yeah. Cody, oh, other one. So TJ, he's coming into the pits, yeah. And is he going really slow? He's saving up to go again. Maybe he's looking for a bit of slipstream. No, that Aston Martin, sorry, that McLaren has took a spin out the final corner and he's doing donuts. Oh, Yash just moving to the side. It's going to be a Red Bull of the Bearded Dave. It's a good opportunity. It's Broken Arrow has retired in the pits. He's happy with that. See, Bearded Dave just, well, he does need to put in a performance today with only 16 drivers. As I jump back into the comments, yeah, it keeps kicking me from the server. There you go, Groove Ninja. Try that one, mate. It's Jonesy. Return of the Quali King. Why do I effing do every effing time? FFFS. FFFFFFF. And there's Groove Ninja. Thanks, mate. Putting the Discord in. And it's Groove Ninja's cheering for the McLaren. Yeah, unfortunately, Bearded Dave there with a 140. That's tune out 149. Sorry, so Groove Ninja, yeah, supporting the McLaren, he says, of Yash. And a couple of weeks back, Yash put out a massive surprise to me and got a P4 start. Unfortunately, DNF the race, but he's making good improvements, good strides. So here we go, guys, just retiring in the pits, I believe. Well, yes, they are, because they would be at the bottom with Jonesy if they weren't. So we've just got Cody to set a lap, Andy Lou to set a lap, and Senna to set a lap. So Cody now is coming around the penultimate corner, slowing it right down, dropping it into second. Just nice and easy around this last corner. Wait till the car's straight before you flow it. There you go, keep that car in a straight line to put in a 36.7. Oh, we missed that, Nizzy. Whoa, wow, where's that time come from on the intermediate tyres? Swanshanks has seen that and jumped straight onto them. There you go, a 34.8 from Nizzy on his 5th lap on them. Well, it could have been his 4th proper lap. Andy Lou's still in the pits. Senna now is going to come around the final corner to start his lap. As you see, Slippery Tuna just taking it easy, going at the pits. There we go, car, straight line, foot to the floor. There we go, we're going to ride up, give Senna a bit TV time and ride on board with him as he's down into 4th gear to come through turn 1. Again, just keeping 4 wheels on the track there, no need to go too wide. And just not even using his ARS, he's just going to make sure he puts this time in. Time will get you through. Well, a time better than a 154 will get you through. Oh, nice and easy to complete sector 1 with a 31.9. Coming through that second chicane. That turn 7. And not going too wide, not running the risk because we've got yellow flags. That'll be for car. It's retiring in the pits again. So yeah, ground this there, left hand kink. They might call it straight into turn 11. And foot to the floor, half throttle through 12 there. Does go wide, slowed it down enough though he didn't invalidate. As again, drivers just putting them times in, retiring in the pits. No need to go back out and risk putting it into the wall. See, Senna, all he needs is a 154.4 to get through. Oh well, to knock Jonesy down. Just taking it nice and easy out the final corner. Oh, as soon as that car was straight, you heard the throttle hit. So that's going to be a 37-0 for him. Scooby Stu is just back into the pits. So we've just got Andy Liu. Yash there has just jumped onto the intermediate tyres. And so Andy Liu will need to set a time. The guys ahead are just retiring from the session. So we're on board again with Senna, which I'm just going to assume is his in lap, but there's no one else out on track, so he gets the TV time. Oh, I'm not looking at the messages there. There's one off Andy Liu. Oh, Andy Liu needs an invite. I don't think I can send you one, mate. It's you just got to use the same invite. Hold on, if you've had, well, it's only Senna's in lap, so we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Yeah, mate, it's already saying you joined, so I cannot send you another invite. Should, unless it's doing what it done on, when was it, Friday night? There you go, Senna, he's into the pits. There you go, Yash is on an outlap. Good afternoon, Cody. Oh, look at the way to Cody, where you're at the minute, 36.7. Safely through Q1, like, well, if Andy Liu kind of get back into his car, we may have a problem. It did this the other night. When I mean, I'm like I say, I'm back home, I'm fully hardwired in, I'm not on my caravan internet or I'm even my shed internet. I'm fully hardwired in, so Cody's again is being shit to people like. He's in FFS as well. Yeah. The only thing I can say to you, mate, is try restarting it all, and then I should be able to send you a fresh invite. And oh, out of turn 2 there, we can see Yash take a big spin. Again, there you go, you just need to bring it in. I mean, you can retire it on track if you want, mate. I'll let you, the only one there, because Andy Liu's had the checkered flag dropped on him. So he's going to go out, and he's going to start at the back, 16th with no time. Jones is going to be next to him. Oh, so 1, 2, so yeah. So they're the two guys going out. Yash, you just need to bring it back to the pits. But like I say, you're the only guy on track. I don't know why it's give Andy Liu the checkered flag and not Senna. And oh, there we go, just as I'm seeing that. Dylan, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. You see some nice heavy rain falling. Are we in Adelaide? Albert Park. Melbourne we are, aren't we? I don't know. Somewhere down under anyway. So there we go. Q1, quite uneventful. As we see, Jonesy and Andy Lou are out. Yash is just going to go around to collect the checkered flag. Oh, and collect a bit of the wall there. And lose a bit of end plate. There you go. Q1 done. Will it stay the same? Will it dry up? We'll find out in a moment. Go. So it's still raining here in Q2, but this time it's intermediate tyres, so the rain is easing. I'm going to quickly send Big Boy an invite so Big Boy can get in for the start of the race. So there you go, Big Boy, you've got an invite. Just get yourself in. And you'll have to just start at the back. Tommy in the house. Alright, mate. I hope you're well, mate. Of course, it is early evening for Tommy. Well, 5:30 early evening. Still tea time, dinner time, whatever time you call it. But yeah, mate. Hope you're well. I hope you've had a good Sunday. So we are on board with another wrong driver. It is Nizzy once again who's going to be getting some of that TV time. Oh! Vintage, my boy, doing great, good stuff. Yeah, Dylan, it's like an hour ahead in Germany, innit? I'm great, mate. I've unfortunately back off my holidays and straight back to work, but that shift's done, so I've got the rest of the night to enjoy. Hopefully we're going to see a decent race today. I mean, you can only compare it to what we've seen, and we've seen a few DNFs, so you've got to expect a few more today. But I'm seeing this wet weather, the drivers mightn't be able to push as much, so less DNFs, especially through that turn 11 and 12 on a full fuel load. We'll see who's got the ability to get that car through there for 29 laps. Again, so speaking of laps, Nizzy is first on his lap, coming to the end of sector 1. Looking nice and smooth through that first sector, you know, especially as it turn 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's turn 5, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10. Aye. Again, I know these corners are named. Anyway, coming through to this tricky chicane here, 11 and 12. We've got a yellow flag. That'll just be for someone possibly Bearded Dave moving out the way. Well, it's one of the Red Bulls. Yeah, just going slow. Just looking nice and smooth from Nizzy. Some boy was nearly 2 seconds quicker on the intermediate tyres in Q1. And there's me thinking they were going to be the slower tyre. Just goes to show what I know. But anyway, Nizzy's going to set the benchmark with a 33.181. Looking for more time from him. Every driver apart from TJ is in the pits, and Yash has just gone 800s quicker than Nizzy there with a 33.9. Great lap from Yash. Sorry, with a 33.095. Cody's in third now with a 33.8. Slippery Tuna with a 40.5, and that's another yellow flag. That'll just be Bearded Dave. Totally not the Bearded Dave, it'll be Senna then. Just needs to be careful. He's got his teammate closing down now. Peter just going again. So that Swanshanks has to go again. Scooby Stew's going to be next across the line. That's P5 for Scooby Stew last week, looking to make improvements on that. Goes P4 currently with a 34.5. So 33's looking safe at the minute. 34s may have to go again. Lose 2 drivers. Sorry, we're going to lose 4 drivers in this session. Only 14 made it through. Is that Wish? Yeah, she just jumped up there. Just missed that page. P6 with a 36.3. Couple of tenths behind the Bearded Dave. Kinsel now going again as he just invalidated. Broken hour there. Little bit of delay on that time coming in with a 36.0. Nizzy must have went for a slow lap. We've got TJ on his out lap, so Cody's went again. He's going again. Yeah, he was 4. He was nearly half a second up. Still in P3 though. Great improvements on that time the second time out. So we're going to have a look on board with Peter now. Easing it through that last corner, straighten the car up, foot to the floor. What can Peter do? That puts him P4 with a 33.6. So yeah, 33s safe at the moment. So Scooby Stew, he's invalidated, so he's going again. Next, Banana Buster is next across the line. And the AlphaTauri, what kind of time can he look at? And that puts him P1 with a 32.9. It's a great time. First driver into 32s in this session. That's great stuff there from Banana Buster. This felt really good hooking up them corners. Swanshanks is going again. He must have invalidated as that page. She's gone again. She's one. Wow. Only moves up a couple of places, but she's nearly 2 seconds up. Right in between Bearded Dave and Scooby Stew. That's a great lap from her. Who we saw there for source. Broken hours just gone. Someone's jumped up there. Kinsel. I think it was Kinsel there, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Great time from Kinsel there with a 33.6. Again, TJ. He's just starting his lap. Swanshanks. Ooh, didn't want his wheel on the grass there. He's alright through turn 10. That big lumpy sleeping policeman in the middle at the back there that you need to avoid at all costs. So yeah, well, how's he looking coming through here? Yeah, drops it down a couple of gears. Didn't cut that corner as we've seen a lot of people do. That was good there through there from Swanee. Dropping it down into third gear. Yeah, to take this right hander. As we see Peter nicely just moving out of the way. Yeah, and this fast right hander collects a lot of people. Again, see so many drivers braking too late for that penultimate corner and end up on the grass. And there's Scooby Stew. Scooby Stew is in the wall. He's done what Forth did on Friday night. His car hasn't been straight enough and he's put the power down and he's gone straight into that pit wall. So Scooby Stew Obviously, he's currently sitting 10th as he set a decent, he's 31, a 34, so you need to get past the 34 to drop him out of the top 10. Who's next? We're going to have a look at TJ and the Aston Martin. Yeah, it's just a little death. I don't know if that was a gearbox glitch, I was just listening to that, but he's put it at P11. Ooh! There he took Broken Arrow's front wing off there. All good. So Senna, only driver to set a lap, and he's invalidated coming out of turn 12, so he's going to slow it right down to save fuel. And he's going to go again. So drop zone. TJ, Broken Arrow, Slippery Tuna and Senna. They currently hold them positions, but as you can see, Senna is saving up and he's about to go again. So as he's again the only driver not to set a lap, we'll add a bit more pressure to the lad and give him a bit more TV time. Until I think it's, yeah, TJ is going to be next across. So through 1 and 2. Again, just like Q1, nice and smooth, not taking it too wide, throwing it over at the left, tuck it into the right, down to second gear. Ooh, his fuel light is flashing now. I don't think he's going to have the fuel to get it done. He's got time to get in though. The first sector time coming up of a 30.6. That's a purple sector for him, as he hasn't set a time. I do believe that's going to be legit to beat Banana Buster. So TJ, he's going to come across the line. He's 1.7 up, and he's still 11th though. He must have invalidated his last lap, so that could be, no, didn't. He needs to get in, get them tyres changed and get back out. As you see, Nizzy's on a lap. Broken Arrow is just starting a lap. Slippery Tuna's nearly half a second up. It's not looking good for him to qualify through this session. Broken Arrow still needs to find some time. But anyway, Senna, where is he? Just coming around the final corner now. It's still a good time. He's still valid. It's still a valid lap. Can he get it across the line in time? He's looking like he can set a decent time. There we go. Must have just been personal best, so he's backed out, but he's currently P8. So that's everyone setting a time now, and Scooby Stew has been knocked down into the bottom half, well, into the knockout zone. So, Broken Arrow now coming through turn, there it is. It's come through turn 13 now. Drop it down. Yes, keeps it 4 wheels on. Ooh, little laggy there from as Nizzy goes P1 with a 32.4. That's a great lap. 2 drivers there. He's half a second ahead with Banana Buster, so all eyes on Nizzy. We're Broken Arrow at the moment. All eyes on him. Can he get out the bottom 10? No, he can't. Let's see if it comes. It did come up late after last time, didn't it? But anyway, as we say, oh, the Aston Martin of TJ Hill. He must have took a spin, but there he goes. He's just getting out the way. Just keep that car moving, mate. But he has moved up to 11th. That's a good time from him. 33.9. You'll be happy with that. To get into the 33s. So it's again Broken Arrow, half a second up. He's only going to go into this 34s though, so he still needs time. Well, he still needs a second, doesn't he? Yeah, it's yellow flag sectors 1, 2 and 3. That'll just be for cars running out of fuel and slowing down. Broken Arrow gets through them turns alright, but he's got a bit of traffic coming up. Is he going to get enough time to get out of this qualifying session? As you can see, he's a second and a half off TJ, so he needs to find more. 1.6, 1.7 seconds. Is he going to have the straight line speed? Can he do it? Oh, he's half a second, but it's a 34.8. He stays 13th. It's still obviously better than before. As we've seen Cody there, he's jumped up to P2 with a 32.8. So this track's getting a bit quicker for the guys. So yeah, Peter just take over Swanshanks, or yeah. Paige now, she's just about to start a lap. TJ, he'll be on his way in. So it's Yash now. Oh, Yash up into 4th. And he's half a second up on his time, so this track is drying out and it's getting quicker. Still intermediate tyres though. J-Mart's evening, mate. Rain for the race? I don't know, mate. Banana Buster told me it's a dry race. There we go, so free choice of tyres for everybody at the starting anyway. As you know, Q2 is intermediate weather. Well, it's intermediate tyre conditions, so Yash is coming around the final corner now. Fuel light flashing. Ooh. I lost a tenth on that one, but it's still looking good. P2 for Yash with a 32.7, 4 tenths quicker. That's great stuff, that, mate. It's Cody now. He's going to come through, set a time. He's not going to. Quickly jump. Is it broken arrow? We're going to quickly jump on board with broken arrow because Cody was safety through and Swanshank's in front of him, safety through. It's broken arrow now. He's the one that needs. But he's out. He's out. He's into the pits and he's out. Completely forgot. He was on an in lap. So there you go. Q2 is done. Once again, Paige making our way into Q3 with a 33.7. That's half a tenth up on our time before. Great stuff for Paige. Senna's going to finish this qualifying session in 9th. Beata Dave in 8th. Kinsel's in 7th. Good to see him qualifying again now. I Peter is in 6th. Banana Buster's in 5th. Swanshank's in 4th. Cody's in 3rd. Yash there with a 32.7. That's a cracking time from Yash. And Nizzy finishes that session P1. As there we go. Peter and Cody have both said it's a dry race. So, who's going to go soft, medium? Who's going to go medium, soft? I'll go. So TJ Hale, good starting position for him, I do feel. Scooby Stoo's going to start 12th. Broken Arrow's going to start 13th. But like I say, if he can do his usual race, expect him to be at the top end fighting for that podium. Even the race winner, kid you not. As we've seen, starting at the front doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. I mean, if you watch the race before and what Itachi did, God, if you've missed that, go and watch it. I'll not put any spoilers on for you. But we've still got rain in this third qualifying session. So who's going to have the fresher tyres? I'm not sure, but I think you only get a couple of sets, don't you, of each wet compound? I'm not sure. But anyway, oh, there we go. We've got a Red Bull coming out. Is that that's going to be Senna first out, is it? Yes. Oh, it's not. It's going to be the Haas of Nizzy once again. Oh, we'll not put tyre on because we've got that. Why is it not letting us? Oh. Meanwhile, Liverpool 2-0 up against Leeds. That's fair. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I was thinking, why is it not letting us have cinema mode? So hold on, Cody's just shot past Nizzy. So Cody's going to get the TV time. That's it. Cody very much improved from when he first joined the server. Looking for that second podium this season, and it's looking on. He can carry on the way he's going through qualifying. Yes, and with Jonesy starting at the back, there's points up there. It's even bigger chance for them now. But yeah, I mean, let's have a look who we're looking good for. Paul, obviously Nizzy. Or probably would have put Yash. See what he can do. I think, you know, again, I fancy Senna to put a good lap in when it counts. So here we'll go then through turns 1 and 2 for Cody again, just into 4th gear. I thought you dropped it to 3rd to be fair. Again, coming to the second the deep braking after the first DRS zone. Obviously no DRS of the day, well at the moment, for qualifying. And Cody's, I thought he'd gone too wide and his back end was about to spin round on him there, but no, totally my view. So coming through these this little SCR 8 and 9, turn 10. Yeah, he just corrected his steering there, you're seeing it. I thought if he turned it when he was going out, he would have been straight over that. And there's a yellow flag. That's going to be for Swanshanks. He's took a spin. He's into the wall, so he's back into the pits. Is he going to... The stewards... Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. So... Same back on board with Cody, so he's navigated his way through 11, 12, 13, and that fast right hander there into the penultimate corner, dropping it down to 2nd. Nice and easy. Ooh, I was going to say nice and easy on the throttle, but you see he's got a snap of oversteer there. He's going to put the first time in, and that is going to be a 32.8. That's a good benchmark from what we've seen. Have Nizzy next across the line. He invalidated, so he's going again. Peter 3/10 quicker than Cody with a 32.5. Banana Buster more time to find than that with only a 33.9. Yash is going to be next, but Miss Timmy's jumped up to a 32.8. Look at how close. 3/10 from 1 and 2, but look at that, 300ths from 2 and 3. So yellow flag. I don't know what that's for. Slow car. Page wants a bit of space. Kinsel's going to put his first time in of this session at the 33.6. So 3 drivers currently into the 32s. Peter, Cody and Yash, but watch for Nizzy. Ooh, lock up there for Nizzy going into turn 10, and that's took him wide. Slowed down enough. Oh, and he's hit the wall, so that's him coming back into the pits. His teammate Page is just starting a lap now. Yellow flag in front of her. Is that for the other Dave? That's for Senna. Senna's lost it. Is that where is that where Wilson? I think it is. That's where Jake Wilson. No, it's the corner before. There you go. You can see his car into the wall there. So it's the corner before. Peter back in the pits. So we're gonna. Nizzy has gone for it, and he set that time with a 33.3. I thought he might have abandoned it, to be fair. So Senna now can only start as high as P6. Sunshine's on and out lap, so we're going to stay on board with Paige. She needs to put her first time in. So Slowing it down nice and easy out the corner. Steady on the throttle. Then just lifting, coasting it around that fast right-hander. Ooh, Lasher went full throttle there and then totally lifted. Oh, she's around. She got her foot to the floor, her finger to the trigger, and that's a 35.5 from Paige. Just get that time on the board. That's all that matters. So then, where you at, Swanee? He's on the telly at the minute. He's currently P10. He hasn't set a time, but we're going to ride on board with him now. As he's dropping it down into fourth gear, and he invalidates the first corner. Oh well, there goes that Martin Brundle lap gone. Yash next then, is he on an in lap or is he going again? I didn't see any intermediate split time come up there. He's got the fuel to go. Oh, he wasn't, he decided he was. Right, Banana Buster. He's going to follow him in as well. Paige now, there we go, 6/10 up, Paige coming through. Sector 2 now into turn 11 and 12. Nice through there, seeing them left wheels bouncing on that rumble strip there of turn 12, dropping it down into third, tuck it in, nice and smooth through that corner again, just lifting, coasting, half throttle through at that time. Yeah, she's pushing it a bit more now, she doesn't want to lose that time. She's going to get into the 34s, but can she get into the low 34s? Paige now is going to be, yes she is, a 33.3 from Paige. Whoa, where did that come from, girl? Well done, well done. Right, Swanee, he's got to go again. How far can we get with him this time? To the left of the curb, down into third that time, through turn 1 and through turn 2 quite well without incident. Dropping it down into second again for this tight right-hander, stays off the curb, swings it to the right of the track to hook it in, stays off the outside curb there, doesn't go as wide as some people do, keeps it narrow. And that's a 30.6, so that was on par with that was on par with Senna. I believe it was his Q2 time, so he's coming around to turn 7, 8, 9, dropping it, staying off that curb. I think he might have had to lift there, I didn't notice. He was accelerating on the curb, and that curb's going to be wet. Now how does he navigate this? Ooh, lucky not to invalidate there. Keeps that alright. Obviously lifted. So he's going to lose a bit of time. For setting up this fast right hander, drops it down a couple of gears. Into fourth, back up, the fifth down to second. It's an alright apex. Ooh, that didn't sound too good there. He's going to set this lap. He's got to set a time with Swanee. There you go, that's a 32.7, that's P2 provisionally for Swanshanks. That's a great time from him. Unfortunately pushes Paige down. Banana Buster, he's on a lap. He's on an out lap. Nizzy is on an out lap. Peter is on an out lap going for his final run. Oh, what was that? That's Swanee taking a spin. Need to be careful. But you have got just making sure he's getting out of the way of cars there. So Bearded Dave going very slow there, sounding very slow. And anyway, that was Kinsel, wasn't it? Sorry. So Kinsel, he was on 32.9. Little flag sector 2 as Cody goes P1. That's a great time from Cody. 31.9 as Bearded Dave goes up to P8. This track really, well, is it drying out or are the guys just finally when it matters, getting the climate, getting used to the track conditions and managed to link it together. But look at that, 6/10 from my Peter. Yash now, oh, he's about to start his lap, that's fair enough. So we are back with Banana Buster, and he's over 3/10 up. He's going to get him to 33.6, but he needs to find a couple of seconds to challenge Cody. 2 seconds between first and 10th. But Banana Buster now, what can he do? Is he going to be up? He certainly is. He's up to P2. Oh, Nizzy's just gone 5/10 faster than Cody though, with a 31.4. That is a cracking time that from Nizzy. Great stuff. Swanshanks, he's going to go again. That 2:05 time. So he must have gotten lucky. So Kinsel now, what can he do? Ooh, I think he ran out of fuel there and he ended up being down on his time. Don't think Paige is going to make that timer unless there's a timing glitch. No, she's got that checkered flag there, so she can't make it. She can only start P8 at best. Bearded Dave, can he get ahead of her? Can he get to P8 himself? Yes, he does, Bearded Dave, so that pushes Paige down to P9. But that's still a great time from Paige. Yash now, what can he do? He's 8/10 up. He's 8/10 up. I think this could be good for P3 if he can get it hooked up at the last corner. So foot to the floor, and he's going to cross the line. That's only P4 for Yash. Still a 32.2. That's a cracking time. He's well down on his time, so that's him out. Swanshanks now coming, and he invalidates coming through turn 12, so P6 is the best he's going to get. And Kinsel does the same on turn 11. So that's it. That is qualifying over. Nizzy has taken pole position by some half a second. That is an absolutely cracking time there from the Haas driver. And Cody there though, not to be too disappointed, into the 31s as well with a 31.9. Shares that front row. Anything can happen in the race, mate. Just try to stay as close to him as you possibly can. Banana Buster, he's going to start P3 alongside Yash. Third row of the grid is going to be Peter and Swanee. Fourth row is going to be Kinsel, Bearded Dave, Paige, and Senna is going to make up the fifth row. And I'm about to sneeze. This pace says she didn't think she could improve. Still a brilliant time from your Paige though. Yeah, well, Senna's kind of alongside you, so just keep an eye on him, obviously. But no, great stuff. P9 start for you again, just like Broken Arrow. The way you drive, you keep avoiding them penalties. Finish the race, and you could be in for points. There we go, the sun is shining in Melbourne. As Paige says, she doesn't want him anywhere near her. Yeah, get your tape measure out, make sure it's 2 meters apart. Paige is improving this season across all leagues. It says Curly, you're right there, mate. Very much on for a most improved already is Paige. Got to be seeing that. So I'm going to leave the I'm going to say it's half and half. No, it's not. Ooh, a lot of drivers opting for the softs. Thought it might have been an even split, but you haven't. Well, you kind of actually haven't, you really. You've got 6 drivers. Oh, and Big Boy has made his way into the lobby. There you go. So we've got 17 cars on track now. So we've got, yeah, we've got 11 drivers on the softs, which I personally think is the better strategy on this season's game. There's pretty much, I think you're going to get at least 23, 24 laps on the mediums. So yeah, an early safety car, you can just whack the mediums on and go to the end. Whereas obviously the medium runners have to kind of ignore. The first pit stop as I'm just, Nizzy going very wobbly through there. I've just noticed there, Cody and Nizzy both starting on medium tyres. I would have liked to have seen her, like maybe if Cody started on the softs, be able to get ahead of Peter early, get ahead of Nizzy early on and then just try to hold him up, but never mind. Banana Buster is going to be looking to apply the early pressure. And Yash, as we see, go very wide there on his formation lap. Yash is going to be under pressure from both Peter and Swanee. There's a quick look in. Yeah, same mate. I'm obviously commentating on her today and I'll be racing with her later on tonight if she is there. And he says, just watch that chicane. Yeah, watch all the chicanes. Watch all the inside curbs. Watch your throttle control. You know, Paige is starting on mediums. Scooby Stew on mediums. Kinsel on mediums. The rest of the field on softs. Out of the guys I haven't mentioned. Got the 5 red lights. But we've got no revs yet. So the screen just flicked there, so we should be there. We go, revs are up. And we are go, 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 go. And that's a good start from Nizzy. And I don't know if that... Oh, yes it is. It's smashed at the back there. There's a Mercedes into a Ferrari. I thought Kinsel got a dodgy getaway there. And it's Big Boy, unfortunately, is out straight away. So that... This most fleetingless appearance you'll see of this season. And we've got a safety car straight away. Yeah, so at the start in the background, I seen the Ferrari of Kinsel just veer to the right. As you see, he's got no front wing. As I thought he was just moving out the way, his car shot to the left. And then you just saw the front end of that Mercedes just go flying into the air. As he says, really, come on, yeah. I'm afraid that's like a bushwhacker Luke appearance in the Royal Rumble, I've got to say. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and check that out. I think there's only Swanshanks on the grid that'll remember that one, if he's a wrestling fan, of course. So yeah, we've got a safety car after 10 metres. As we've got Senna and Hale swapping positions. Again guys, there's no need to be so close to each other in a safety car. You've got 10 car lengths. There's my lads kicking off in the background there. Yeah, so we've got... I just seen it. Yeah, so Andy Luce flew into the pits. I thought I saw an Alfa Romeo. Jonesy's gone into the pits, so he's at them. I don't know if them two have had a coming together. I think, well, obviously a wing change there for Jonesy, and he's just going back onto softs. Personally, I would do the same. definitely wouldn't go off. Obviously the hards are going to take it to the end, but as we've seen in higher divisions, hards are not what you want to be on. There you go, so Kinsel is serving. I was going to say serving a penalty before he goes, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe he just couldn't find his gear. So everyone pitted. I'll have a quick look at the position changes there then. So Senna and Hale have made a couple of positions there. As you see at the bottom, Kinsel down 9 positions. And an incident off the start line has resulted in this lap 1 safety car. Obviously on to lap 2 now, but Banana Buster has overtaken Cody. So he's getting a good start on them soft tyres. So I was going to say, yeah, there you go, Andy Lou, Jonesy, Kinsel, all making a stop. All going on to soft tyres, no one's picked up a penalty yet. There we go, just waiting for Kinsel to catch up, so we probably are going to go 3 laps. There we go, Bernd back with it this afternoon after watching the tennis the other night. I think it wasn't until lap 22 he decided to come out. So yeah, again, if you missed that, Saturday Night Champions League, check it out. In fact, just get onto the stream, PB on the Twitch, on the YouTube, get them watched back. Some cracking action. Oh, Jonesy's back into the pits. So it's 26 laps you can do then. So that'll be Jonesy now to the end of the race. That's a good little decision. There's Big Boy is obviously not happy. I can quite imagine it, especially with his incident in real life. But again, get that into incident report. Honestly, I really feel for the lad. Yeah. Safety car is in this lap. So yeah, back to Jonesy. I think that was a good strategy there. Coming in, putting softs on. And then the very next, was it the very next lap I believe it was? Or at least, oh, Swanshanks is out! How the Swanshanks has lost it in turn 12 under safety car conditions. Oh mate. Wow, again, as Peter gets a 5-second collision with Senna, so I'm going to assume Peter will have his removed as he's the car ahead. Oh, but yeah, you know, these corners are just as deadly at 60 miles an hour than they are at 160 miles an hour. Anyway, they've got, ooh. So say 5-second penalty for Banana Buster. Yeah, they've seen it before. Nizzy's been paying attention, watching other races. You back them right up to that safety, back them up to that start finish line. As we see, yeah, same as on Friday night. See the wings flying all over the place, and Yash has hit Peter, and there's been an absolute spin there, so Peter got that reported. He just went straight to a saw. Albo do it in the race before, but yeah, that safety car restart. Oh man, as we've got no wing there for Banana Buster. for Nizzy, I mean, hey, it's fair play. Because the drivers in Senna has moved up to P2, he's got to be happy with that. But yeah, when they backed up right till the end of that start-finish line, the restart. We're seeing it after Argentina, and there's a spin there, Zafar Hale. He's spun it, but he hasn't damaged the car by the looks of it. So he can get back on his way, but TJ was up into P4 there. He'd be gutted with that. But yeah, like I was saying, them safety car restarts, all kinds of havoc seems to occur. The guys are just so bunched together, and the one as Nizzy puts in the fastest lap, they want to get them positions made because they're so close together. And look at how many cars I think you're going to see come into the pits now. So Cody's going to come into the pits, Banana Buster's obviously going to come into the pits, Jonesy, as we've got a spinner there of Andy Liu, again just spins it, cool them tyres down and get back on with it. Jonesy already up to P7 after making 2 pit stops under the safety car. Now obviously he avoids any incidences, and I think he's going to feel okay that it's Paige behind him, because you get very few of her. He can just plod on now for the rest of this race. Obviously safety cars later on and he gets the chance to pit. But look at that, that's what I mean about his strategy call there though. And then bad safety car restarts. You know, when the guy goes at the top of the straight, everything's fine, everyone's just flowing it, you can go. But when you when you get going halfway down the straight, people are just seeing dive bomb opportunities which aren't there. And yeah, we just, like I said, we saw it Friday night, we saw it again there. And obviously for Nizzy and Senna, having Banana Buster pit, having Cody pit because of that. Happy days, Jonesy seeing that, got to be licking his lips at that, back up to P7 behind his teammate. And I tell you what, Jonesy, he goes a little wide there, but if Jonesy's the faster car, his teammate's going to play the game, and he'll let Jonesy past, and he'll try and hold them other cars up as Hale goes spinning again. He tried to get down the inside of Jonesy there. Again, I don't think that move was really on for TJ. He's just broke a little late, hopefully. And then just oversteer to make sure he avoided Jonesy's car. Oh, that's great recovering so far. Long way to go in this race yet. But look at that, Senna. He's in. Oh, Yash is gone. Yash is gone. He's lost it through turn 11. And he spun it. There you go. You just saw his car. So that's another safety car. That's it. We expected it to happen. As we quickly jump in. As we've got a new follower. That guy, Jezza. Welcome, mate. Follower number 935. Yes, we are on our way to 1,000 followers. God, at this rate we could be on for 1,000 before this season's up. Before Christmas. Oh, mate. No spoilers, please. No spoilers for the real life F1. As City says, deserved. Hello, mate. Good to have you here. Oh, shame you couldn't be up for reserving today. Would have jumped in. But, ooh. Right, so guys, this is... I wasn't expecting to see this. Oh, Cody must have had a 5-second time penalty there. Yeah, hard tyres for Peter, hard tyres for Slippery Tuna, hard tyres for Senna and Nizzy. I mean, I believe Nizzy was on medium, so he needs just to go straight to the end. But Senna was started on softs and swapped to hards. Where at this point, I'm sure mediums would give you the 22 laps. But nevertheless, Senna has opted to go on to hards. Oh, he has some. Before I get onto him though, look at that. Jonesy, within the space of a few laps, already back up into second. He can go all the way to the end now. Whether or not he will go at the end on these tyres is still to be seen, because I still expect another safety car or two, not going to lie. So difficult this track. But anyway, yeah, leading the safety car restart this time is going to be Scooby Stu. So what will he choose for? Obviously safety car is still out. This Cody has to make his way up to the back of the pack, but that's going to happen pretty sharpish, so we'll quickly have a look at the grid changes, position changes again. There you go, Scooby Stu and Jonesy up 11 places and 13 places respectively. Page up 6 places to third. Like, good to see Page up on that podium spot. Andy Liu sitting in fourth, up 12 positions. Hales up 6 into fifth. There goes Cody's out. Where's Cody's lost it at turn 1, so that's 2 drivers now have lost it under safety car conditions. So again, we are down to 12. We've lost 5 drivers already in 8 laps. That's how dangerous and lethal this track is, especially on this new game. Broken out, up 5 Senna, back up to 3 though after that pit stop. Nizzy obviously down 5 because he's had to make a pit stop. Well, he opted to make a pit stop under this safety car. As you can see, Scooby Stu, Page and Hale, the only drivers yet to stop. Then you see Jonesy P2 on 2 stops. That's a good strategy call, that, I think. Both stops coming under the first safety car, and a wing change in there as well to boot. I forgot about that. Any penalties not as yet, so back to the tyres we go. So Senna on the hard. Oh, Matty's out as well before Cody. I missed him as well. Sure. So I think we've lost 3 drivers under safety car conditions. There we go. So safety car is obviously in, and that's what I'm saying. Scooby Stu, as soon as he came around that final corner, he's put the throttle to the floor, and yeah, Jonesy's read it well, but they've getting a 2.5 to 3rd place. So that's a great start from them 2 there. As Jonesy's going to get right up to the gearbox now with Scooby Stu. We're going to ride on board with this because Jonesy's going to be pressuring him all the way down, and he's going to be looking for any mistake to come to take the lead of this race. So this right hander there, you can flick it round. All good there. So there we see Scooby Stu just a little bit wobbly there. Goes over the curb, that's going to slow him down a touch compared to Jonesy. Gets it out the wall. Jonesy's just holding that half second though at this moment. As you get to this point, you just want to make sure you get through yourself. Not bothered really about the car in front. Because we've got another yellow flag. That looks like it's Hale dropping down. It looks like he's took a spin again coming out of turn 12. The Senna now is overtaking Nizzy. So for me, potentially that's the lead. Well, it's not really the lead of the race, is it? Because Jonesy's made his pit stop. So effectively, Jonesy is the leader of the race for me. He's the one. As TJ picks up the 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Yeah, his tyres are just going to be too hot and slipping and sliding. Yeah, Dave now is into the pits. After only 2 laps on them mediums, and he's put on softs, so he's going to have to pit again. He's going to look to make up time straight from the off though. Jones is just holding, but Andy Liu has getting past Page. Page is looking a bit slower. Going to be under pressure from our teammate, so Nizzy's just got to be patient here. She will let him past, and then she'll try her best to hold up Senna. There you go, Paige just tucks to the side there, as I knew she would. Tuck in behind her teammate now. She is lacking a bit of pace. It's an opportunity now for Nizzy to get away from Senna. Senna right up the gearbox, but smartly just... Oh, we've got another yellow flag. And who's that for? Who's that for? That's for Scooby Stu, who was in the lead. This is what I was talking about. Jonesy just sat there, didn't pressurise anything, waited for the mistake, and it did come. Scooby Stu, however, is able to carry on. So the guy's not so much putting him into the wall. Scooby Stu there just be getting out the way if he's got wing damage. Again, very respectable driver. As we've got DRS enabled now, start of lap 11, and Jonesy is in the lead of this race. 8 laps on the medium tyres. I believe he's got the tyre life to go to the end. Andy Liu currently second. 9 laps though, he's still to pit. He'll be having fresh mediums to the end of this race when he does. Nizzy and Senna both pitting for the hards underneath the last safety car, up to P3 and P4 respectively, and Nizzy's gone. Nizzy spun it just as I was saying that, so Nizzy's going to drop down the order. That's the trouble with these hard tyres, especially on these fast flowing corners. Fortunately, that's him down to P9. So that puts Senna now onto the podium spot. Page back up into 4th. Again, just a couple of seconds behind Senna, but now got Banana Buster, who's using all that battery to pressurise her. Still good point to finish the race. You can be in the points. Unfortunately, 2 people are going to miss out at the moment. Not even halfway through this race yet. We've lost 5 drivers. Still a long way to go. Anything can happen. So Jonesy though has been overtaken by Andy Liu. Missed that, sorry, but no need for Jonesy to be battling anybody. He's got his own race to run, and that's his endurance race. Cannot be wasting time taking tyre life out of the tyres. Can he stay into the 1 second time? No, he just drops out now. Obviously detection zone is going to be up this. Is it a straight? So dropping it through. He's not going to have DRS. Oh, Andy Liu. Getting his head down, doing his job. Scooby Stu is picking up a 3-second time penalty. Senna just dropping back from Jonesy, is he? Yeah. Banana Buster has getting past Page. Excuse me, broken arrow now, up into 6th position. Like I say, he avoids all these penalties and just gets on with things. Swanee says he can't believe it, he was only warming his tyres up and caught the curb. Yeah mate, that's wow, I couldn't believe it when I seen that. As Vortex says he can't join the Discord, it keeps kicking him. I'll have to get onto the Discord owner for that one, mate. But yeah, when you get in, you should get a message. So anyway, back to the race, and gaps pretty much spread out. Only thing we've got going on at the moment for P7 is the 2 Ferraris. They're on different tyre compounds, so Kinsel will have the pace. For Peter, however, both guys can go to the end on these sets of tyres. Obviously Peter definitely can. Again, Tinsel, from what I see of him, he's not, you know, he's not a one man team, if you like. He plays the team game. He doesn't think of himself. But he's going to get impatient if he's stuck behind his teammate for too long on the softer tyre. He's going to get DRS here. Oh, and he's done well to save that and only touch the wall with his wheel. As we see there, that's what happens so easily, as we've lost tail now. So we're down to 11 as Nizzy gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so he's frustrated. So this yellow flag is for Hale, and I think he's retired on track. I hope he hasn't, but I think he might have done. And it's only a yellow flag, and we're back away. I have to ask him for footage of that. Bit of a strange one there, but anyway, Tinsel gets the DRS off his teammate. And he's closing in. But his teammate is making inroads as well on Broken Arrow. And Broken Arrow is making inroads now on Page. So we'll jump on board with the Alpine driver. Currently third in the standings. Good solid start of his season. Picked up a race win. Oh, Page must have got back out of that 1 second zone, as he has no DRS. Is that first? Is the one detection zone for these two? Yeah, it must have been the one detection zone for them two DRS zones at the top of the straight. It's back within a second of Page now. Jonesy's still 1.1 behind Andy Liu. Andy Liu 13 laps now on them tyres, as we've got another yellow flag, and that's for Nizzy. Nizzy, unfortunately, he's had a bad corner, penultimate corner, like I see, a brake too deep, and that's what can happen. Flags, he needs to get it back. Oh, and he's just got no grip on them hot medium tyres. Oh, he's into the pits to cool them down, but unfortunately, oh, he's drove into the pit wall there. Jonesy's gone. Where's Jonesy gone? Jonesy's lost it out of turn 12, and that's a safety car. That's the second place driver. Jonesy doing so well. He's lost it coming out of turn 12, and that is a safety car. So we are down to 10. Guys, halfway through this race now. Keep it on track, keep it out the wall, and you're going to get points. Minute we'll have a look and see who's got the best fastest lap at the moment, and that's held by Senna. So currently all points on the table to be offered. So get the interval back on. Is with TJ, you gotta get your incidents into the report, mate. We'll try our best, we'll just persevere. I know incidents happen, but the race is never over. Nizzy has been lapped, and he's going to get told to get back past the safety car. He's going to get disqualified. There you go, Nizzy has been disqualified from the race. So we are now down to 9. Not too sure, we'll have to see about this, but I'm not sure if Jonesy's completed enough of the race to be classified to get that point. But as Jonesy's riding with a party of 5. Welcome, Jonesy, and your 5 members. At least you can't say where you are at, Swanee. Yeah, mate, it's none of that for you this week in the stream anyway. And Snoopy Duty says it forward. As Jonesy says, finally my run never failing to score points as a full-time driver is over. Yeah, mate. I had to make reference of it before. Although actually saying that, mate, I was just saying I'm not sure if you'll get classified in 10th. I don't know. Have you covered enough of the race? I'm not too sure. I'll have to check, but I don't think you've completed enough. So anyway, Bearded Dave into the pits. He's going to put on a fresh set of softs, I do believe, and he'll look to go to the end on them. Safety car obviously not coming in. Scooby Stew, one of the few drivers to take a spin out of turn 11 and 12 and survive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just with that, with Belgium the other week, that you do 3 laps and then you offer half points, I think, don't you? And then you've got to get like 2/3 of the race, maybe, to be fully classified. But anyway, nevertheless, great effort nonetheless, mate. That strategy on the first safety car I thought was top draw. 2 pit stops under 1 safety car to get them mediums to the end. Unfortunately, not to beat a day, mate, but at least you can put your feet up early knowing that you've finally done this track until next season, if we even have it next season. we might go to the northern part of Asia then, of China. Yeah, you're going so carefully, you still went. I know sometimes the curves are just as lethal when you're going at 60 miles an hour. It's a horrible chicane now. This one, he says, where you at, Jonesy? Well, he's back in the paddocks with you, mate, isn't he? So anyway, safety car is in and Broken Arrow is going to lead them out this time, so let's have a look at what strategy he chooses. So there you go, Burnt back into the pits. Mustn't be any tennis on today, like I said. Broken Arrow is away, he's gone. It's been read by Peter, but it's Andy Liu. What can he do? Because he's the one on the freshest. Oh, Broken Arrow, a bit of a bad exit on turn 2 there. Good reactions, great reactions there from Andy Liu. As we see, a Red Bull has just come flying down with no wing. I don't know if that's Senna or the Bearded Dave. It might be Senna. There you go, he's got no wing. I think he's missed his braking zone and went straight in the back of Banana. Banana now up into P2. Andy Liu back down to P3. So Page is overtaking Senna now. Again. Oh, so we've got Kinsel facing the wrong way without a wing as well. Just when you just think you just need to be steady for 9 laps. Doesn't matter if you get lapped, you're going to get at least 2 points. Ooh, come on, Dave boy. Yeah, exactly. Bearded Dave, he's just scored a couple of positions because of that. So obviously Senna and Kinsel have to pit. Banana Buster has taken the lead of the race now, with Peter not really putting up much of a fight. Again, he just needs to drive his own race, and 12 laps on them hards, get them to the end. But if Andy Liu gets past, he's got a 3.5 second gap to Broken Arrow, and Broken Arrow on 11 lap old mediums. And then, no disrespect to Paige, she's not really had the best race pace this afternoon, so a podium could be on for Peter. Again, Andy Liu though looking for 2 podiums in a row. Now I don't know if he'll pit again. I think he just needs to get to the end of the race on the tyres he's on. There you go, he's a second ahead of Paige now. And she's under pressure from Scooby Stew and the Bearded Dave. Nothing daft, and she will get out your way. not battle it too much again. She's looking to get to the end. On hard centre, onto soft, so looking to make inroads. Andy, well, the chance, he held fastest lap earlier on, so the chances are he's going to get it again. As everyone's now spamming the Discord in the chat, which is great to see. But Banana Buster, I think, is going to set the fastest lap. He's used all his battery for this. There you go, with the 24.2. You've got to expect Senna to beat that. So Banana Buster, 3-second lead on Peter. Peter's holding off Andy Lou. Scooby Stew and Bearded Dave have getting past Paige. Yeah, she's not going to battle too much. She drives her own drive and it works for her. See, Scooby Stew and Kinsel, the only drivers to pick up penalties. It's been pretty fair play to use on that. Oh, 101 comments. Slippery Tuna says, Vintage, how we doing? I'm good, mate, I'm good. It's been a very entertaining race, just like the rest of them have been at this track. Yes, as we knew, there'd be a few DNFs, especially this time round with these curbs. When this new patch comes out tomorrow, if it does nerf the cars and that, we'll see how it goes. Kinsel in the pits is again broken now, just getting to the end. Oh, Kinsel gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That'll not make no difference to his final position though. Let's stay in 9th. So yeah, obviously Andy Lou pressurising Peter. He's going to have DRS now. Yeah, goes up the left hand side. He's going to have the outside of this corner, is he? No, he's going to have the corner complete. Oh, but he goes wide. That's going to allow Peter to come back in, and Peter's hit him. I think Peter's clipped his back wheel, clipped his front wheel with his back wheel there. Not too sure. I might have just shut the door on him, but Andy Lou obviously still in third, but he's going to be under pressure now from the Bearded Dave. Bearded Dave looking at, I said at the start, he's at the wrong end of the table for me. Like I say, with the other guys out missing today, the chance is on for him, and he could be on for a podium. If he can, he's making inroads on Andy Lou with 8 laps to go. Don't know if Andy Lou took any damage for that. There you go, just nursing it through there. Doesn't want to take too long though, because Scooby Stew right on the back of him has that penalty though. So where will that sit him? There he goes, broken arrow. See him? I think he's out the session. I think that's why he's dropped back, because he's out the session. I hope he can get back into the car. As Paige picks up a rare 3-second time penalty. That's just coming through turn 11 and 12. Again, now can it get back into his car for the end? As Joan, as he says, he's still effing annoyed. It's actually driving him mad. He tiptoed the full race for F all. Oh nah, mate. I don't want to say, because I obviously didn't get to drive earlier, so but there's no worse than that, like. But anyway, we're going to look on board now with Scooby Stew, as he's right up the gearbox of Bearded Dave. Again, Bearded Dave is not going to want to get into any battles for me. A P5 full Bearded Dave, that's what, double points in it, 10 points. That'll do his cause. Great. But again, Scooby Stew, no! And he's gone! Scooby Stew's gone! You saw it happen, he went too wide. Coming out to turn 11, he's into the wall. Again, I think he's going to... We'll have to check. I'll have to make sure of the lap time, but I think think Scooby Stew will be on for P8 though. There's only a few laps left. We do have a safety car, so that's a great opportunity now for Peter. But he's went past. Did they opt not to pit? Drivers are opting not to pit. Oh, Andy Liu has opted to pit. I don't know if that's going to be a good choice for them. We're going to be 24. I think we might get a. It could give a full 3 laps as well. So that'll take what, a lap 25. Yeah, I'll have to double check with obviously Mr. Wilson. But if Broken Arrow can't get back into his car by the end, he will be disqualified. Well, his car will be disqualified, so he'll not pick up any points, which will bump everyone else up a position. And I do believe Scooby Stew has completed enough laps to pick up points, so P7, P8 will do him great still. That'll probably get confirmed. Broken's lagged out, so his AI's in control, so if he cannot get back into his car by the end of the race, I'm afraid he will be disqualified. Australia isn't it for league racing with the curbs? Change my mind. Yeah, we've seen it all across every division, from Champions League all the way down to League 2. You don't have to even be hard on the throttle. You just, if you touch them, you're gone. So we're just having a look now. Just Senna still needs to catch up. That's actually done him good. He could get back onto the podium. You never know. Having a look though. Banana Buster. Jonesy, and there's a safety car both me and Broken were hoping for, and he's lagged out, crashed, so there's no benefit for it. Yeah, unfortunately Alpine don't look like they could be picking up any points, but we will see, we will see. Again, it's the drivers from outside. Well, I don't know, Andy Liu looks a bit laggy, but he had connection problems earlier. I don't know which part of Europe Andy Liu's from, but you've got obviously Broken Arrow from the US. He's having a connection problem. But anyway, safety car is staying. There you go, it's staying out for another lap. I thought we could have. So you're going to have Andy Liu's obviously back right up the pack. Senna is going to be right at the back, P7, and he's going to look to storm past Peter, so I'm afraid I do feel it was a bit of a bad move for Peter to stay out, I'm not going to lie. Even better Dave, 8 laps, 6 laps difference. It's a sprint to the finish, and it's not over yet, just got to finish that race now. So you might expect Senna to be up there to pick up the points. Pretty much every other driver is going to be picking up some good points for themselves today. Get to the end of this race. Again, Kinsel, if you can, if you're still watching, mate, or keep your footage, I'll find out when you DNF'd and see if you'd completed enough laps as well. But we'll sort that out at the end. Again, Broken Arrow, unfortunately, still his ghost. So we've only got 6 drivers going to be competing for this. Like I say, Senna is going to be what he needs this. He needs this podium, does Senna. So I think we can be right on board with him, to be fair, and not going to be any disrespect to the rest of the guys. But the guys who know are going to be watching Senna's position move up, so we're going to have on board with him. Well, I'll get onto that in a minute. As Senna straight away already side by side with Page, going down the straight as they've gone. So he's going to go the inside of Page and moves him up to P6, but he goes wide there, so he's going to get a warning. Page wisely just sticks out. At least 6 points for Page. The points are obviously just the same as real F1, and if we've got a wide Andy Liu there, just going off track. So that's Senna up another position, and he's going to be looking to go through Broken Arrow. But yeah, as far as, like I say, Broken Arrow, it's his AI. So when other cars have finished the line under AI, they've just been removed. We had it a couple of times last season. That's what I'm saying. The game might show Jonesy scoring a point, but he mightn't have actually completed enough. But so I'll have to confirm that with Jake, because Jake the Slayer sees him in 10th, and he's just going to put you. He's going to put you at P10. So anyway, there you go. Already after a lap, Senna's made his way up into 3rd. Yeah, Dave unfortunately has conceded that position. He's on for a podium, and he's conceded another one now to Andy Liu. As Page now gets past Broken Arrow, who unfortunately still is not in the car. So there we go. So Senna 1.9 now from Peter. There you go, you can just see him in the distance. But Banana Buster now a 2.5 seconds ahead with only 2.5 laps remaining. There you go, car 39 on the AlphaTauri looking for his first win. If the game says DNF and the 0 points, yes, but if it says finished, surely points. That's what I'm thinking. So if it comes up at the end of the game, DNF, it should say no points, but if it gives him points, then it's a classified result, so he will receive the points, yeah. But as far as, like I say, Broken, he cannot get back into the seat. I'm afraid his AI will be disqualified, I'm afraid. Again, I'll find that out straight away off Jake. But I'm sure that's the rule. The AIs get removed. So there you go. Senna has now made his way up into P2. So we're gonna watch now. Senna, can he make 1.4 seconds up on Banana Buster and get that much coveted first win of the season? Yeah, Senna's looking good for it. Might have ran a little wide there on turn 10, but he's down to the second. I don't think we're going to get DRS for the last lap. At the minute, he's not needing it. This Page is now right up the back of the Bearded Dave. Bearded Dave at this point really fell off. I wonder if he's had an incident. A new teammate with good internet. I'd say there's I don't know if that'll be if we get any driver swaps mid-season like you do on the game. But here we go then, last lap started by Banana Buster. Senna is half a second behind him. He's made a second up on that last lap, so it's all eyes on Senna. It's all come down to the last lap. Yes, we do, we have DRS, so Senna's going to take the outside into turn 4, onto turn 3, sorry, to give him the inside to turn 3. And Banana Buster is not backing out. He's took that position back, cuts that corner though, so he might have gotten a warning, but he has conceded the position, and Senna now is already 4 tenths, 6 tenths now with Senna ahead. So it's all eyes on Senna now as we're coming through sector 2, turn 10 now. Yes, looking nice and smooth through there. Already a second ahead of Banana Buster. Wow, Andy Liu will have his penalty, but Peter's got a penalty as well, and Page has got a penalty. Oh, Page is 8 seconds behind Peter, so it's between Andy Liu and Peter for the last. They've both got 3 seconds each. So at this moment, Andy Liu, the one looking for the podium. But here we go, round the final corner. Straightens the car up. No, he doesn't. He starts his weaving nice and early, which is mad on this kind of a track. I wouldn't have done that, but there you go. Senna has picked up the win. Andy Liu did cross the line in second, but because of that penalty, he's going to switch back over with Banana Buster. Banana Buster on his podium for the first time this season as well, I do believe, and Andy Liu picking up a podium for 2 weeks in a row. So yeah, 17 started. It looks like we've only had 6 finish. Andy Liu, definite shout for driver of the day. Had a cracking race, but we put obviously we're on up in the Discord. As Senna finally doesn't bottle it and wins, says Jonesy. Yeah, I think he did it. He hit the wall in League One with only a couple of laps to go, but that set him up good, and he knew what he didn't want to do, and he hasn't done it, and he picks up his first win of the season. And that is going to put him in, well, he's going to put much, much closer now to Jonesy and Nizzy. I'm not sure if he will overtake Broken Arrow. Again, it'll all be classified in the Discord later. But we'll have a look now for penalties and points. There you go. I'm not too sure that. Oh, it's not like the other game where incidents, pit drivers. Just having a quick look through. No, on the F2 it gives you a rundown of what points. Look. Pit stops. So yeah, there we go. Scooby Stoo, yeah, I just noticed that. That's why I went into the race director. There was nothing on there about points, so yeah, alright, we'll quickly see if any of the guys I wanted to chat. So we've got Senna, Andy Liu, Banana Buster. Let's quickly see if any of these guys want to jump in. See, but yeah, that's this page says good game, Senna. Thanks for the damage. Well, get it into incidents. I've seen a few there. Paige is definitely not a happy bunny, and you know she's normally a happy-go-lucky kind of girl. So yeah, Paige, just get that into incidents. We'll have a look through that. So just to clarify then, as it doesn't look like any of the guys are going to jump in. I'll jump on the Discord, see if I can quickly work out who does what, where and when. So Jonesy obviously will stay top of the table. Nizzy will stay second. but Senna will move into the top 3 after that win. Jonesy will be on 78, Nizzy on 69, and Senna will be, if he picked up, well, it's 56 if he didn't get the fastest lap, and 57 if he did get the fastest lap. Obviously Broken Arrow will drop down into P4, and then Paige, your saving grace today, Paige, if you got 8 points, you'll move back up either P5, P6, level on points with Ruthless Venom. Andy Lou, great points haul again. He's going to get another, what, 15 points, isn't he? So he's going to take him to 31. So no, Paige will probably jump into P6, P7. Andy Lou will jump into P5. So yeah, some good points scored for you there, guys. Like I say, it doesn't look like the guys are going to jump into the chat, which is absolutely fine. You obviously aren't obliged, just to see if you wanted to say a few words. So we'll wrap it up there then, guys, and for another weekend of Parabolical Esports Racing, thankfully that's Australia done, and we can move on to next week, which again I have no clue where we are. But until then, guys, take care, bye for now, stay safe everyone.